mynews.studio.
Picture yourself in the Sistine Chapel, not looking up at the ceiling, but just listening. Could sound actually change the way we think about heritage?
Today's date is July 15th, 2025. Earlier this year, on World Heritage Day, the Sonic Heritage Project was launched. It's doing something new, building a global audio archive of 270 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. That covers 50 countries, hundreds of iconic places, but no photos, only sound. Let's start there. Why sound instead of sight?
The founder, Stuart Fowkes, wanted to find out, what does our shared heritage actually sound like? His Cities and Memory Network had already been recording everything from the quiet dawn at Machu Picchu to the busy markets near the Taj Mahal. But these aren't just background noises. They're more like living records, capturing daily routines, rituals, even how sound bounces around sacred spaces.
It must be tricky to record in places like that. How did they manage to capture these sounds, especially in remote or sensitive spots?
They built a network, over 2,000 contributors all over the world. That meant having local know-how and access. In sacred places or protected wildlife areas, they recorded quietly, often late or early, using minimal gear. Sometimes they caught things they didn't expect, a sudden flock of birds in a cathedral or the echo in the Taj Mahal. The idea was to avoid interfering and still get the real sound.
That approach helps with fragile or endangered sites too, right? Locals can reach places outsiders can't. But stepping back, why does any of this matter? Why focus on sound?
Sound was usually missing from heritage preservation. We tend to focus on things we can see, monuments, artifacts, but soundscapes shape how we feel about a place. The hum of a city square, the click of weaving, even silence in a temple. Those sounds give a place its character. Shouldn't we be protecting those too?
That's a big question. And since the archive is open access, how can people actually use these recordings? Could teachers who are conservationists put them to work?
Definitely. Teachers can take students on audio field trips, exploring the sounds of heritage sites from their classroom. Conservationists can use these recordings as a baseline, tracking changes, measuring human impact, even arguing for the importance of intangible heritage. And for tourism, think about museums or visitor centers that use these soundscapes to make exhibits more immersive. Even people who can't travel can experience these places through sound.
So, in a sense, this opens up access. You don't need to travel to Peru or Italy to experience Machu Picchu or the Sistine Chapel. But does this actually change how we value heritage?
It asks us to, hear heritage differently, not just preserving stones or paintings, but the whole sensory environment. The Sonic Heritage Project is pushing for soundscapes to be included in official conservation. Should we start monitoring and protecting them the way we do with buildings?
That would mean formal recognition, maybe even legal protection for certain sounds. It's a change. Heritage is something you experience, not just see. Do you think people are becoming more aware of this?
Awareness is growing. Projects like this get people talking. When you actually hear the sounds of a place, you start to realize what could be lost if they vanish. It's another way to build empathy and curiosity about heritage worldwide.
So just to recap, Sonic Heritage launched in April 2025, sharing the sounds of 270 UNESCO sites online. It's encouraging us to rethink preservation, not only visually, but through sound. Could this change the way we connect to global history and culture?
That's really what it comes down to. Thanks for joining us as we explored how Sonic Heritage is tuning us into our shared world.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Give it a try. It's free.